Top tier greetings from the wettest region, everybody. It is Zeke, Rainbow Coalition Concepts, Bo Coco, if you don't know. Back at you again with the much anticipated video. Today we will be talking subtle differences, color concepts, and how to make your shoe pop. So we have a few examples here as we get right into our shoe IQ. We've got a basic pair of Gary Paytons that we've customized. We blacked them out, including the patent leather on the side here. In addition to that, on the bottom, we've got a military blue and royal 5 mix along with flat black, and also we've got a grape 5 mixed with pearlizing medium and a little bit of flat black to darken it out a little bit more, just to make it a little bit more different than your average grape 5 collector's edition color. Also, we've got the tongue done with some GAC fabric painting medium, and then we've blacked out the toe as well. Now, what's exciting about this shoe and what makes it so much different is because the top portion, the entire upper is such a dark color, and the bottom is correlating to that with a small bit on the spectrum of being a lighter color. It allows you to be very, very unique with your lace choice. So we've gone with, actually, believe it or not, it's very difficult to find laces in the malls nowadays. So we actually had to go to Payless, shout out to them, for these laces, which actually set the shoe off mighty nice for me. As you see, when the sparkles come through, you see the blue come through a lot, and then maybe a little bit of purple, depending on what sort of color spectrum your eyes are set to. But very, very, very unique. Allows that to play on the mental sort of eye on the awe. So, in addition to that, this is the coolest part to me. Now, this is what will set us apart completely. We've got on the back portion a high gloss finisher on our military blue. So that's going to give us a completely different aspect on this blue huish sort of the spectrum when we've got some matte finisher on top of that grape variation down there. Again, small things to play with the spectator's eye. Now, we go to a similar yet slightly different subtle custom, and that's going to be this Griffey, again, another Seattle area shoe that we customized for a customer. This was an original release with the black and turquoise and white, all white in the midsole, turquoise-ish. We've got white all around here. So we basically blacked it all out and whited out this canvas here that's all leather and this stripping so that we could pencil in a camo design. Once we got that in there, we simply filled in colors, and now we are allowed to vary our outfit and our wardrobe that's worn with this in either simple forms that allow the shoe subtleties to be extravagant, or to allow the outfit to be a strong black stance or a strong dark gray stance with subtleties of navy blue. And then later on in the day, or as someone continues to witness the shoe, they'll start to notice more and more differences in it. So again, that is just to play with those, that is your audience, your community that you wear your shoes in, you know. If you don't have that many shoes, this will be a huge tip on instruction on how to vary things. Again, these went from black laces to playoff 8 gray laces simply to match the toe. Now you could change these to navy or black, or a mixture of those days on end, you know. Multiple things that you can do with these now that you have this subtle design on there with a constant black undertone. Now, of course, there is things that you can do that can make you look like you went completely crazy, or you just had the most amazing idea. Now, this is a complete custom, top to bottom, from the inside liner being done with some GAC 900 fabric painting medium, all the way to the laces being turned from navy to black. This shoe was originally all navy with a white midsole and a navy under. We actually sectioned off the Nike signs and the back tab, as well as the sole, as you can see, so that we could customize those above and beyond the simple splatter. As you see, the correlation to the back tab and the Nike signs, how they start from rear to front. It's correlating with the thunder yellow on the tab here on the tricolor, and again with the militant green here on the tricolor. Again, on the outside, that's going to be most seen. You see how, again, it flushes in with the pearl varsity that we mixed with the pearlizing medium, and it's flushed in with the Nike sign there, ending off with the military green on the outside swoosh, and again on the inside with the correlating pattern starting with the rear tab, and then an alternating sole all the way around. So just to show you how concepts and ideas can spark off of other concepts and ideas, or if you want your swag to be on 10 or if you want it to be on 1,000,000. Angelus can help you get there. Your artiste can help you get there. There's so many things that we can change. So let's speak about the fabric painting medium and how helpful that can be. Say we had these all white forces here and we wanted a highlighter color on the inside just to be different. So we would take this fabric painting medium and we would mix it 1-to-1 with, let's say, our maize or our neon Bahama blue, and then we would apply that directly in here, set it off with the heat gun, apply again, set it off with the heat gun until your desired depth or richness of color is reached. And then there you have it. You have a completely customized shoe that has a subtle difference. The entire rest of the shoe is still coke white and the inside is glowing. And maybe you could match that to your socks. We'll show a sock tutorial on how that can influence a concept. When you leave your upper outfit completely basic and your feet are the star of the show, In addition to that, this fabric painting medium is what you use to change the color of your laces that we've done here. So very, very useful. Again, another instruction that I can give on this fabric painting medium and the versatility of it is it can be used with multiple products. So say we have a very, very high contrasted red, okay? And when you apply that, it's going to have some gloss to it. So when you've applied it to, say, the swoosh on your Air Force One, you also applied this duller in it. Now this is a 50-50 ratio that is normally put in for this. The ratio is going to stay the same, but you need to allow the calculation that is in this duller and red to be the actual calculation for the entire paint that you would be applying in the ratio equation for paint to painting medium. So that would mean if you applied 50% red to 50% duller, then that is now your new red that you are going to be applying to your fabric painting medium. Is that clear? If not, go ahead and comment down in the box below. I'll be willing to clear it up in any way that I can. No problems there. Again, the same can be said if you were to switch out the duller for a pearlizing medium inside of your red. So like I said, the red on these tabs is a pearl varsity. It was the varsity that was brought to me by Angelus in the collector edition pack that I ordered originally, but I also added some pearlizing medium. So that now became my base paint that I was using to apply to the shoe. If I wanted to apply that exact pearl varsity, I would have to mix it 50-50 with the fabric painting medium, apply it to the inside with the normal steps that you would. That is pretty much it for subtle differences for this very video. You guys, if you have any questions, any comments, please let me know.